Ego should be in check always. Definition of ego. The term ego has various interpretations depending on the context. 1. Psychological perspective. In psychology, particularly in Freudian theory, the ego is the part of the mind that mediates between the conscious self and external reality. It helps balance our desires with our moral and social responsibilities. The superego. 2. Everyday usage. In common language, the ego often refers to one's sense of self-importance or self-esteem. It can imply a person's pride, self-centeredness, or their inflated sense of self-worth. 3. Philosophical, spiritual perspective. In many spiritual and philosophical traditions, the ego is viewed as the false sense of self, an illusionary identity based on attachments, desires, and separation from others. Sit back, relax, and listen to practical steps to take on how to kill ego in terms of everyday usage and build a thriving society. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. 1. Cultivate humility. Recognize your limits. Accept that you don't know everything and that there's always something to learn from others. This humility helps you stay open-minded and receptive to new ideas. Practice gratitude. Regularly reflect on the people, experiences, and opportunities that have helped you grow. Gratitude shifts focus away from the self and acknowledges the interconnectedness of all things. 2. Focus on empathy. Put yourself in others' shoes. Make a conscious effort to understand other people's perspectives and feelings. This reduces self-centered thinking and fosters a sense of unity and compassion. Serve others. Engage in acts of kindness and service without expecting anything in return. Serving others helps diminish self-importance and builds a community-oriented mindset. 3. Embrace vulnerability. Be honest about your flaws. Acknowledge your mistakes, shortcomings, and fears. Being vulnerable allows you to connect more genuinely with others, breaking down the barriers of ego. Ask for help. Seeking assistance when needed is a sign of strength, not weakness. It reminds you that you are part of a collective, and collaboration is essential for growth. 4. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Stay present. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions without being dominated by them. This awareness can weaken the grip of the ego. Reflect on your actions. Regularly assess whether your actions are driven by ego or by a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others. Adjust your behavior accordingly. 5. Promote collaboration over competition. Value team success. Focus on collective achievements rather than individual accolades. Recognizing the power of teamwork encourages collaboration and diminishes ego-driven competition. Share knowledge and resources. Freely share your knowledge, resources, and opportunities with others. A society where individuals uplift one another is less susceptible to the negative impacts of ego. 6. Foster a culture of respect and equality. Treat everyone equally. Recognize the inherent worth of every individual, regardless of status, background, or beliefs. Equality in treatment helps dissolve ego-driven hierarchies. Encourage inclusive dialogue. Create spaces where diverse voices are heard and valued. This inclusivity challenges egocentric behavior and builds a more cohesive society. Conclusion. Killing the ego does not mean erasing our sense of self, but rather transforming it into a healthier, more balanced state. By cultivating humility, empathy, and mindfulness, and by prioritizing the well-being of others, we can create a society where individuals thrive collectively, not at the expense of one another. In such a society, the ego is not eradicated but harmonized, allowing for both personal fulfillment and communal progress. Thanks for watching.